What up, cappers, gamblers, punters, hustlers, low baggers? Happy Tuesday afternoon or evening to all of you. 3:33 p.m. here in San Jose, Costa Rica. 5:33 p.m. over in Miami, where we will be so soon. Man, 5 days I'll be in an airplane heading to Miami, ready to party my ass off with right there. Nut Flush Allen in the chat. I will be partying with. Shout out to the cappers in the chat. We got Deer Slayer Ski, Nasty Nate, Nut Flush Allen, Walla Walla Dose, Aaron, maybe Alex Ramirez. The day has already gotten rolling. Let me pull up all of the action that's happening right now as we speak. The White Sox have had opportunities, but they're down 2-0, and I'm first 5 plus a half. I don't hate it. Still a shot. I think Greinke can get touched. I hope he gets touched in this inning while I'm on the air. And if I miss here, it doesn't matter. I'm going after it again with Ivan Nova. White Sox first 5 on the late game. So what's going to happen here on the show? We have all these baseball games that we have to hammer and get through. Games I already have plays on. We're going to go through very quickly. Then we have 2 WNBA games that we want to touch on. But also, I'm going to lock in some NFL preseason plays from the games that we just broke down on the Audible with Donnie Rightside and the Whale Capper. We got more cappers in the chat. EJV, Tom Marino, Tomor, Lanil Lance. His Dodgers sound like the unanimous winner from the morning show. Number 1 play, maybe. I like that team total over 4.5, and I'm guessing it's not available right now with the price I got it. I don't even know if there's a 4.5 available. I bet you it's up to 5.5. We'll see that very shortly. Aaron, maybe Larry Edwards. Let's get to work. Alex Ramirez and his Spidey play today, ready to go. Okay, so let's make sure that we have a couple things needed here. Opening lineups, daily lineups. We got them locked, and we have confirmed lineups all the way down to Atlanta. We also have Thomas Pannone as the primary pitcher, which means I was focusing too much on football. So my guess is that we have a new opener slated for the Blue Jays, so my bet is void. That's my guess. Let's see what's going on here. Going to have everything set up. We got the opening lineups. Okay, so again, shout out to Dom Ricci in the house. We are going to go over every baseball game, and we've got to be very quick. Let's see. Do we have a new pitcher as the opener for the Jays? Something I would have already broken all the way down. Yes, Wilmer Font. So that Jays play is voided. So we're going to have to move quick and make moves here. All right. Let's get to work. Orioles at Yankees. Yeah, and Chad Castan saying Font. That sucks. And I'm going to... whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Orioles at Yankees. 77 Fahrenheit, light rain, 6 miles per hour, out to left center. Do we have any fear that this won't go on? Lamont Williams says, I hope you follow me on my max this morning, Houston run line. I did not, Lamont. Now, obviously, 2-0. I wish I had of. And we're heading into what? It's got to be the top of the 4th now in Chicago. I did not. But you are in very nice shape. Cease is pitching well, though. Barry Block says, heat wave across the nation. Us low baggers need to keep it hot. Respect. And there's Ski Profit ready to get to work. And Walla Walla Dose is also on those Astros. Hey, you picked the right team. I just thought that Cease could have a nice start here. And he's been fine. I just needed Greinke to get touched a little bit to get this rolling. All right. And Aaron maybe says over New York, Baltimore, always. Let's start with the opening lineups. Here we go. For the Orioles, VR, Mancini, Santander, Nunez, Peterson, Alberto, Cisco, Wilkerson, Ruiz. For the Yankees, LeMahieu, Judge, Ursula, Sanchez, Torres, Gregorius, Maben, Romine, Taubman. And we know that Torres is 1 home run away from tying the great Ted Williams for the most home runs ever hit against an opponent in one single season. That's 14 set by Ted Williams in 1939. Coactus on the Yankees under 9. Lanil talking about aces, links. I do all LA teams, but today Angels. Just saying pick winners. Yo, Lanil. Okay, Pink Eye Genie says, let's get it. Awareness. All right, now let's look at market moves. Here we go. Money lines and totals here at sportsbookreview.com. SBR odds. Let's go. Open at minus 315, and it's come back a bit. It was at minus 285 this morning. There had been a 30-cent move towards the Orioles. It's come back. Now there's a 19-cent move towards the Orioles. So we've had 11-cent buyback for the New York Yankees. That all makes sense to me. Means has looked very bad. But in looking, Nick the Slick in the house. It's been too long. Nick the Slick, respect. Nice to see Nick this. Like a lot of our football cappers are coming back. Means has been so bad. He's been so bad. Now, I know at one point we thought, oh, if there's a lefty on the mound, you take the power away from the Yankees. That's gone. They're smashing lefties right now. Smashing lefties. Raymond Reichard on the Lynx -6 in the A's money line. All right. Bookie Lover Q said, glad the show started. Be dealing with FedEx messing up my shipment. Worst shipping company in the world. From anybody who messes with Bookie Lover Q messes with me. And I finally get to party with Bookie Lover Q in person very, very soon. Luca Di Stefano says, Jimmy, anything could be better today than me getting catfished by a cam girl. Let's roll. Let's roll. Luca, let's forget about that cam girl that catfished you. Bookie Lover Q on the Toronto money line. Okay, here we go. Yankees, Orioles. Now, why would Means stop getting touched? He keeps getting touched, and why would anything change here? But, you know, you're going to have to take a minus, 2.5 if you want any glory. If Means doesn't... Okay, if we think that Herman is capable of shutting down this Orioles squad, then are you going to want to take a Yankee 6.5 at plus 101? You know, Thomas says Means has struggled, but it's been in tough spots, facing teams twice in 2 weeks. I don't trust him here, though. You know, in all honesty, oh, and Capper 24/7 been watching the morning show for the past 5 minutes. Okay, it's all good. It's all good, Capper. I hope that, no, that couldn't have been the link that I sent out, right? That wasn't the link that I sent out. No, okay, good. Okay, so all said and done, Orioles, Yankees, what am I going to do? I think Herman is capable of slowing down the Orioles. This Yankees attack is being otherworldly. I've already left so much money on the table not backing these overs. I'm not just going to go right back to the well. Me and 7-4 with a 2.50 ERA before the All-Star break. 1-3 with a 7.11 now. Look, all said and done, I'm not making a move on this game. Let's talk Reds Nationals. Reds Nationals, I'm on the over 10.5 at minus 108. If I took that right now in Reds Nationals, I guess a 2-cent move. I beat it by 2 cents. You can still get minus 110 at 5 dimes. That is a fine sign. And this was a move championed by NL star of the Sports Keg. Let's take a look at the lineups here. The lineups for the Reds: Winker, Votto, Suarez, Aquino, Van Meter, Senzel, Iglesias, Farmer. For the Nats, we have Turner, Robles, Rendon, Soto, Kendrick, Dozier, Parra, Gomes. And we know that Rendon is 11 for 21 with a home run against Alex Wood. And Alex Wood just hasn't looked good. He just hasn't looked good. Jeff Murillo says, Jimmy, I've said the square play, but Yanks over continues cash. Hey, it's all about cashing. That's what it comes down to. We can call it square. You can call it anything you want. But it comes down to cashing, Jeff. And it comes down to me doing a shit job with the Yankees all year. So who cares what we call it? You putting money in your pocket, then keep going at it. I get it. I absolutely get it. Aaron may be saying I'm also on the over. It should be a thumbs up. Quack said, Jimmy, I cashed 2 6-game parlays last night. My stocks were up huge today. Let's do it. Having a great freaking week. Everybody cashing. I love hearing that. Quacktus. All right. So I'm on the over 10.5. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Although I don't trust Alex Wood, and I do trust Joe Ross. And I would like to back the Nationals. But we just had too many guys being Parlay Poppy and NL on the other side, and I'm just not going to go up against them. Let's see what the market move has been. Washington opened up at minus 120. They were minus 120. There's been a 13-cent move towards the Nationals, and yet these guys are on the Reds. I'm just not going to go up against them. So sadly, I'm not making a move. Tom Marino says Ross pitching well. Woods off a bad start. He's been strong after getting hammered, even though he's been inconsistent. I lead first 500. But Tomer, we have 3 starts to talk about. It's not enough sample size, but I hear what you're saying, Tomer. I just don't know if it's enough sample size. All right, let's move on. We got a lot of games to get to, and here's a game that we didn't even touch on the morning show. Let's go. Cubs at Phillies. Cubs 12 games under 500 on the road. Unbelievable. We're going to money lines and totals here. Let's see the market move. For the Cubbies opened up at minus 115 and now minus 130, a 15-cent move towards them. The total opened up at 9.5. It's gone up a full run, but Bookmaker still hanging at 10. Bookmaker wants your business. Ski profit on the Nats. And Joe Anisi says 5 hits and 0 runs. It's been disappointing. Very disappointing. But Abreu's on first. Little 2-run home run here. And we're in business. Lamont Williams. Here is his parlay. St. Louis run line, Dodgers run line, Houston second game under 9.5, and Cubs money line. Lance LaRose says Reds today, and that's why I'm just not going against it. Viper MB is on the Cubs. Top set on a Rangers Cards -1, -120, and under 9 for the Braves. Larry Savage says Phillies suck. Bookie Lover Q said Phillies fired a hitting coach today. I didn't know that. Guru Sports Bets. We know how fire he's been. He says I got Cubbies. Coactus says take the Cubs, Jimmy. Okay, let's take a look at opening lineups and then let's break this down because we didn't do it on the early show. Here we go where it is. Okay, here we go. Cubs, Hayward, Castellanos, Bryant, Rizzo, Baez, Lucroy, Almora Jr., and Happ. Lucroy seems to be bouncing back from a terrible season with the Cubbies. Here we go with the Phillies. Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto, Segura, Kingery, Dickerson, Hernandez, Quinn. Okay, let's talk. Cubs are hitting 242, 753 OPS versus lefties. Phillies 252, 758 OPS versus lefties. Very similar numbers against lefties. Who's the better pitcher? Quintana, 10-7, 4.23 ERA, 1.30 WHIP, 129 and 2/3 with 110 Ks. Vargas, 6-6, 4.09 ERA, 1.26 WHIP, 87 Ks and 105 and 2/3. 80 Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy, 5 miles per hour out to straightaway center. The Cubs have now not won a road series in 11 tries. 4.80 ERA on the road this season. That's 11th in the NL. Quintana 0-1 with a 3.77 ERA against the Phillies in 5 career starts. He's not pitched at Citizens Bank this season. He's 0-1 in 3 lifetime starts there with a 5.29 ERA. Phillies coming off a very ugly 2-5 West Coast road trip. Remember Guru talking about one of the things he likes to do is back a team coming home after a bad road trip. But he's on the Cubbies here. Top sets on the Cubbies first 5. Tomar says Phillies are still tough at home. I don't see value in this line. Don Reed said, I think Vargas has his best outing as a Philly. I faded him last 2 outings, going with Philly first 5. And Red Girl cashed Houston runs already. Wow. I guess it must have been a 1.5. Oh, there we go. Jimenez doubles to deep left center. Jose Abreu scores. Give me one more. Give me one more, please. God. Okay, ski profit on the Cubs. Raymond Reichart saying, I feel Mad Bum due for a poor outing. That's interesting. That's interesting because Nut Flush Allen was all over him having a great start last one. I'm very interested to hear what Nut Flush has to say. Joni said, just like that, Eloy. Profit is on the Cubs. Roster Diamond says, Cubs won Quintana's last 7 starts. Got Nola on deck. Don't win here. Likely another road series L. Tomor says Quintana in good form, but has bad numbers for his career at Citizens Bank Park. Memphis Money says, Phillies never impressed. Take the Cubs money line. And Pink Eye Genie lean under 10.5 in the Cubs game. Phillies won the opener of the trip against the Diamondbacks, then got destroyed. Outscored 37-21, losing 5-6. Vargas lost one of those games at Arizona. 4 runs, 4 hits over 5 innings. Did not look good. Yet to pick up a victory. But Dom thinking he might come back. 3-0 lifetime against the Cubbies with a 3.95 ERA. Oh, Red Girl score in the first. Okay, sweet. Okay, sorry I missed that, Red Girl. Respect. Nice job. Atlas Party says, anyone on Cubs first 5? Yes. We had somebody, top set is on the Cubs first 5. Torma says, I'm not betting the Cubs as road favorites against anyone right now. I agree with that completely. Guru says, Phillies wouldn't be a team I'd back after a bad trip with Vargas on the mound. Cubbies are on a good trip so far. I agree with all those statements. And the Spidey play today, Rockies money line. Alex Ramirez going in with the Rockies money line as his play of the day. Okay, let me copy and paste that. There we go. Copy and paster. We have the Spidey play of the day. Beautiful. Okay. You know what? I think Tomor kind of nails this for me. Rico Rogues are saying backing Cubs on the road. I do not want to do that. There's enough options and games here for me not to reach. And that's what I think it would be. Although I do trust Quintana more than Vargas, but if Dom is expecting a nice start here, get me a single Ryan Goins, even though I despise you. Tomor leaning under first 5. I don't want much to do with this. I'm not going to have any. I'm not going to put my money on the line in this spot. All right. I've lost my Rangers first 5 -0.5 and -105. Let's see what I get now. We're going to first half. Point spreads. -105 is still there at Heritage and at Bet Online. Okay. All right. Don't need to move it. I'm on Lance Lynn. I've talked about the buckets of ass sweat this guy delivers. And when he's been in easier situations than Texas, he's been lights out. And we talked about that in Oakland Coliseum. I know that's a pitcher's park, but he looked very good here. He's a leader. They just lost 19-4. I do not trust their bullpen. I am afraid of the Blue Jays bats, but I will still take the Rangers first 5 -0.5. So we know that Font is now the opener, so I lost that bet. I'll have to make it again. I need to remember to make it again after the show. Okay. We have so many games to get through. Let's just move on here. Now we get to Red Sox in the Oaks. So you guys know, I know Lynn 1-2, 6.11 ERA, 6 career games, 5 starts against the Jays. That does not concern me at all. He's been very good. Now Toronto 16-15 since the All-Star break. Rangers 11-17 in that same span. Haven't been scoring. But Font, Pannone, and I know Font's been good. I'm still not too concerned. And final after changes in pitchers and lines, this is it for the spreadsheet. We have St. Louis, Texas, Tampa Bay, and Houston game 2. And Jack McD says, have the Rockies not changed their pitcher? Yes. The Rockies have changed their pitcher. It's now Hoffman pitching. Hoffman. Oh, Vegas Lawrence says first and second, Jimmy. Oh, man. Nutflush says, can you see if you have listed for the Giants? I have one with Mad Bum, then one with Derek Rodriguez. I have Mad Bum here. Let me do 2 checks here. Let's see what Pinnacle has. Pinnacle has Mad Bum. So I expect that to be it. Let's go to RotoWire. And RotoWire has Bumgarner. Everyone's got Bumgarner, I see. I've not seen Derek Rodriguez at this point. Okay. Lamont Williams says Texas money line today, Jimmy. Tom Marino says Rangers aren't hitting right now. I know they're not hitting. And Larry says this isn't the same team. Look, I agree with... Look, it's a day. You should probably just take Blue Jays team totals, like Nutflush has been saying. I agree completely with that. For some reason, I haven't been following through with that. But I just feel like this is a spot where we could get a step-up appearance from the Texas Rangers. Where is that team total for the Jays? The hell's wrong with me? Is it off the board? Must be off the board with Font. It's off the board right now because of the Font. See if I can refresh it and see if it pops up here at Pinnacle. There we go, team totals. And there we go, it's back. Okay, so we're getting over 4.5 for the Jays at plus 119. Look, I get it. I get it. Chad Kent says Rangers don't hit lefties. I know they don't hit lefties. But it's Font first, a righty, and then Pannone, and Pannone's trash. Coactus says, I think the Rangers come to play tonight, but who knows with these Toronto young guys. I agree with that. And Viper MB just made $5 and 100. Nice work playing blackjack. Wow, that's nice ROI. Okay, so let's just move on from this game. You guys know I'm on the Rangers first 5 minus a half. I made the bet again. Now we get to this very tricky Red Sox Indian spot. Man, is this tricky. Oh, and you guys want to go over lineups quickly for the Toronto, Texas spot? We should do that. Here we go. For Texas, Chu, Santana, Andrews, Calhoun, Pence, Odor, Forsythe, DeShields Jr., and Jeff Mathis behind the plate. For the Jays, Bichette, Biggio, Guerrero Jr., Smoke, Grichuk, Hernandez, McKinney, Drury, McGuire. That lineup is raking. And Guru says, I believe in anyone against Vargas Hilly is a good start. I agree. I understand that. I totally understand that. Okay. So let's move on here. Oh, and Tomor saying, I'm on the Red Sox team total over. Clevenger's been good, but he's faced very weak offense most of the season. Boston has very strong numbers against them. And Ski Prophet says, tricky, fade Sale every time. I hear that, Ski. I was afraid to fade Sale last start, and he was absolutely spectacular. I'm afraid to have anything to do with them. And Roto just switched to Mad Bum on mine. Okay, good enough, Hush. Okay, how many out, Vegas Lawrence? Please tell me there's 1 out. 2 out. Oh, man. And yeah, Matthew Skoll is going to do the trick for me. Okay, I'm not going to be negative here. There's still hope. Okay, sorry. Let's stay back to this Red Sox Indians. Let's look at lineups. Let's look at market moves for Red Sox Indians. Here we go. Cleveland, Boston. Oh, sorry, that's first 5. Damn, money lines and totals. I need full game. Money lines and totals. Here we go. Anil Frank says, I'm on the Red Sox team total over 3.5 as well. Let's see what Luke is saying. I got the under last night, 8.5. It's at 8, 7.5 now. Nice job. Absolutely nice job. Okay, Boston, Cleveland. What's wrong? Okay, here we go. It actually opened at 9. Now it's 7.5. When was the last time we saw a 1.5 move, market move? I don't remember it. And Cleveland opened as the favorite, and then the Red Sox started taking money. Man, and there's Yo. We were wondering if Yo would join us for his birthday. There he is. Happy birthday, Yo. Much love to you, my friend. Low Bagger Yo. Celebrating his birthday today. Love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you for stopping by on your birthday. Okay, I would like to finish off a few more games before I pick my favorite play. But, oh man, that 2-2 count against goal. Come on, get it done for me, please, baby. Okay, Red Sox Indians just makes me uncomfortable. I understand that you guys can find angles on this play. Matthew Carl coming in saying I'm on Boston versus Cleveland, first 5 under. Chicago money line, Oakland, first 5 under. Tops, it says Scout is on Dodgers run line and team total overlaying Wood. I'm on the team totals, 2.5, first 5, 4.5 full game. So I love that Scout's on that. Okay, so I'm just moving on. I'm not making a move, Red Sox, Indians. I just don't want to. Yo, my guy, happy birthday. And Quack is saying sharp money on Red Sox, but that's something we talked to about Aunt L. And then L said that's every start for sale right now. Like Brand B says, Yo has to be the best YouTube name. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, I like Yo. I dig Yo. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm not making a move there. Mariners, Tigers. I'm on the first 5, under 5 at minus 111. Let's see what I could get right now. First half, total, first 5, under 5 at minus 111. If I want it now, well, minus 114 is the best I can get, but inner tops and 5 dimes to move down to 4.5. That makes me, damn. Okay. Cease is having a good start too. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, first 5, under 5, minus 111. I'm on Mariners, Tigers. I think Kikuchi can have a good start here. He's coming off a good start, and he had a good start against the Tigers, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. He's had a terrible season. Why not turn it around here? If you were backing him on the money line, I get that too. Let's see what the market move has been on the money lines and totals. Wow. Was that first 5? Sorry, that's first 5. In a huge move. Wow. Look at that first 5 move. But full game not as big. Look at what Boyd is first 5. Unbelievable. Boyd's minus 175 is the best you can get. The worst you can get is minus 190. Kikuchi's plus 170 first 5 at 5 dimes. Plus 165 in intertops. That's a huge amount. Tomino says Kikuchi struggled against teams that have seen him, and Detroit saw him recently. Kikuchi's just bad. Oh, look at my guy Alex Ramirez says, watching the show with my friends at poker. All 10 players watching. Alex Ramirez, our guy. Thank you for sharing the show with your guys. And let's go over Alex Ramirez's Spidey play of the day. Let's go over it once more. It is Rockies moneyline backing Hoffman at a nice price. We're going to go over that game shortly. Alex Ramirez is my guy, man. And now you have to take all their money. You got to take all their money, Alex. Even if they're your friends, you got to check raise them and take their fucking money. Okay, let's get back to work here. But thank you for sharing the show, my guy Alex Ramirez. Mariners, Tigers, I'm on the first 5, under 5. I can understand you saying that, Tomor. He's laughing, saying Detroit being priced like a contender. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. I mean, come on. How do you not take the Mariners' first 5 at plus 170? Ski Prophet saying Kikuchi Day, 72.7% to the overs. How do you not take that? Mariners not good on the road. How do you not do that? Come on. How much value do you need? Now, let's look. Mariners are what? 14 games under 500 on the road. The Tigers are 25 games under 500 at home. How do you not do that? Ed 215 says I took Mariners full game too. Ross Diamond saying Boyd facing his childhood team from the Seattle area. How do you not take a plus 170 shot first 5 with the Mariners? Boyd did not look good in his last start. There's just too much. I mean, come on. We saw Ant talking about how excited he was getting a full game money line with, what was he getting? Like plus 140. Now you're offering plus 170? Let's take another look at what he's done at home quickly, Boyd, because look, that's just too much. You're getting too much value to jump on the Mariners' first 5 here with Kukuc. Good old Kukuc. All right, Matthew Boyd at home. At home, he's got a 3.88 ERA, a 1.12 whip. I mean, let's look at lineups. Let's take a quick look at lineups and see what move we want to make here, because I don't know how you don't take a shot with the Mariners for that big of a score. All right, for the Tigers, Goodrum, Lugo, Cabrera, Dixon, Rodriguez, Hicks, Demerit, Rogers, Mercer. For the Mariners, Smith, Crawford, Santana, Vogelbach, Nola, Seager, Murphy, Gordon, and then Tim Lopez. All right, I just have to, and I'm going to. Okay, here we go. I mean, look at this move towards Boyd. Okay, maybe it's just too big of a market move against me. Okay, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Okay, and no one's even talking about this shit game in the chat. Okay, God. Okay, I'm going to leave the first 5, and see if I get the balls to make a move on it. first 5, and 2 outs. Let's give the White Sox a chance. 1 run. Give us 1 run. Get to that top of the lineup. Give us 1 run. It'll be the 3rd time they've seen them. Okay, sorry. Let's keep rolling. Dodgers first 5 team total over 2.5. Full game team total over 4.5. I want to talk about these NFL games coming up on Thursday and Friday because I want to get in. Coacta says, do it, Jimmy. Take a cooch right in the gooch. Viper MB says, stop taking scrubs on the first 5, Jimmy. Just pass on the game. Okay, Viper MB, let's make a deal. If these scrubs, Gerald Jones says on Seattle, the bookmaker's tripping. Okay, how about I'll make a deal? If these scrubs in the Chicago White Sox come back and get 1 run in the bottom of the 5th and cash my first 5 plus a half, I will take the Mariners. If these scrubs in the White Sox don't come back in the bottom of the 5th and I lose that bet, I won't make a move on it. Okay, Anthony Mastronardi in the house. Respect. Does any value on the Rockies alternate run line? Hey, we know Alex Ramirez is back in the Rockies, so you're in good company. Okay, Dodgers, first 5 team total over 2.5. Full game team total over 4.5. Let's see what I'd get if I made that bet right now. Let's start with the first 5. Dodgers, first 5. Sorry, it's going to be up here. Over 2.5 at -105. I got -106. Wow, moving a cent in the other direction. And then Dodgers, full game over 4.5. -138. I got it's -141 now. So beat a move by 3 cents. Not very good. Top says I'm taking Seattle reverse line -1. And Lamont Williams says, Jimmy, follow your first line. Okay, I'm just going to stick with this. Cease has a 1-2-3 inning. I'm just going to stick with this. But Cease is having it. Viper MB says, good idea. Okay, that's what I'll do. If these scrubs come back, I'll take it. All right, I think that Dodgers are going to touch Yamamoto. He's not looked good in his last few starts. 1 career start against these Dodgers, July 21st, 5 runs in 4 innings. After allowing 6 runs in his first 6 starts, he's given up 19 in his past 4 starts. So I like this spot, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to stay here. Dodgers first 5 team total over 2.5. Full game team total over 4.5. Let's move on to this Mets-Braves look. I wanted to back the Mets, but there was a lot of you guys backing the Braves, and it makes me not want to make a move here. I wanted to back these Mets badly. Let's go to full game, money lines, and totals. Now, I asked Drew Martin, I said, what do you take more credence with? Do you believe in how great Wheeler's been of late, or do you believe in more what Wheeler's doing against the opposition? He said 50-50. He says both. With that said, I don't want to make a move on the Mets, although I really do. I really do. My man Ed 215 says backing Braves here. Let's see what we're getting right now. If I was to make a move, still a small move towards the Mets. We know that Parlay Poppy's on the Braves. I think it might have been first 5, but I'm off this spot. Mets, Braves. I want to make a move so bad, but I won't. Tomer says I'm on Mets. Wheeler's is the much better pitcher right now. I agree. Tomer says Wheeler was great in the second half last year. He was. Riku Rogue Sox backing the Braves. Look, it's a tough spot, and I'll stay off of it. Let's go to game 2, Astros, White Sox. MMK says Mets is the play. Look, I'm going back with these scrubs. I said I was going to do it on the early show, and I'm still going to do it here. First 5, money line right now. If I was to back at a plus, just regular, I'd get 288. I know we could talk all day about how spectacular Garrett Cole's been. But Chicago was the only team that touched him. was May 22nd. It was a long time ago, but they touched him. And look, Ragu taking means at the huge number first 5. Adam Engel was just hit by a pitch. I've got to keep my calm because if the White Sox get a run, I'm going to lose my shit in a very positive way. But it doesn't look that much different. Okay. Engel hit by a pitch to start the inning. Come on, get there. Get there. Nova plus a half. I'm getting plus 190 at Bovada, and I'm taking it. White Sox, first 5, plus a half at plus 190. I'm taking it. All right. Just take me there. Come on. John Jay, you bum. Take me home, baby. Take me home. Okay, I'm backing Nova. I believe in Nova. He's already went up in that May 22nd game against Cole, and he outpitched him. 7 innings, 3-run ball. Cole, on the other hand, allowed 3 home runs. Oh, that's in his career against him. Sorry, allowed 6 runs, 7 hits, and 5 innings. Oh, come on, Adam Martin. I know you're messing with me. You've done that before. You've messed with me before, Adam Martin. I remember you messing with me, so I'm not going to lose my shit. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep moving. Viper MB saying you want to back Kikuchi. Look, I want to make money. Are you serious? Adam Martin's not being... I know. Adam Martin fucks with me all the time. Okay, let's move over to the Bruins game. Adam Martin, I'm not going to fall for that. I fought for that before with you. Look, I remember, Adam Martin, when I get fucked with by somebody once, don't let him fuck me over again. All right. Perez Anderson. Mally Mal said, Jimmy, you took the wrong pitcher. I hear you, Mally Mal. Hey, you go take Cole minus 300. You do what you want. More than that. You do it. Oh, it said Mally Mal sees first 5. That was it. No, look. I'm taking 2 shots at big plus prices, first 5 plus a half. We've already talked about this, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. Yes, Dennis says he's lying. Yes, Adam Martin messing with me. Okay, I backed the Brewers and believed in it. Let's see what's going on now. I don't want anything to do with Martin Perez. When he started out so well, I wanted to... That's against code, man. No. And Big Roo says, top of Braves lineup will touch up. We've seen the numbers against them. Okay, Twins, Brewers. Let's talk about this spot. Let's look at the market movement. Get the full game. Okay, now we got a runner at second. Advance the runner. Worst things could happen. And we're at the top. We have a big boy bat coming up, don't we? Okay. Sorry, hard to stay focused when I need this run so badly. Okay, let's focus on Twins, Bruins, and keep my shit together. Okay, here we go. Minnesota. Where is it? Minnesota, Milwaukee. Okay, Milwaukee opening up minus 130. The best you could get now is minus 150. I got them at minus 140 on my minus 1 play. I got minus 140 and plus 135. I do not believe in Martin Perez. I don't think Chase Anderson is a spectacular pitcher at all. I'm at the game just to get that. Okay, I'm backing. Aaron may be saying Dodgers over. Oh God, come on. Let's. Okay. Brisk pace. Larry Savage says. All right. So I am backing here. God, I'm slowing down. Okay, sorry you guys. I just want this run so badly. Shout out to Hambone in the house. Okay, I've got the Brewers first 5 minus a half at plus 105. I'm believing in Chase Anderson. Martin Perez is terrible. He's never pitched in Miller Park. Faced the Brewers who cares if one time in his career? Let's not even bother with that. Anderson 0-1, 3.97 ERA, and 2 career starts against Twins. Who cares about that either? Martin Perez has won once in his last 12 starts. I do not believe in him. I think he's terrible. Simple. Also, I don't know how much heart these Twinkies have. They've not been there before. Now, I know Rocco Baldelli, their manager, has heart, but I don't know if these guys do. I'm on the Brewers to put a sharpened chopstick in their throat, and the Indians to cash my plus 1100 AL Central Division. Oh, no, 2 out. Runner to third. Oh, man, let's throw some junk. Throw some junk to the backstop. Okay. That was Tim Anderson. The guy's on a 9-game hitting streak. Okay. Guru says, I get the press is bad, but Brew bats are bad against lefties. I get it. Bookie Lover Q says, isn't Miller Park a retractable roof? Yes. 88. Oh, sorry. That's different. Yes. It is 74 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 10 miles per hour sideways. All right, let's move on to the Cardinals Royals. Here we come to the taint play of the day. The Matt Randall taint play of the day. Is it time to make a move on it? What we saw was money was coming in on the over. Come on, Abreu. Come on, Abreu. Come on, Abreu. Money was coming in on the over. Is that still happening? Let's take a look at totals. First half. Let's look at first five because that was the one that I felt was most appealing. And there's been a small move, just a 5-cent move on first five. Okay, now let's go to full game. Go to full game here. In the full game, come on. Cards, Royals, first five, full game. There's D from Detroit. Nice. Nice to have you back, D from Detroit. Respect. Jim Rome's dude says, Jimmy sounds like a man on the edge. Yes, I'm on edge. I want money. Okay, 9.5 was that. Oh, wow, it's come back. Okay, the under is getting play. The under is getting play. And I'll jump in. Ulysses Hayes says they're missing bats. Let's take a look at these bats here for the Milwaukee, Minnesota spot. For Milwaukee, Kane, Hira, Yelich, Braun, Grandal, Moustakas, Pena, Perez. Yeah, but I need Yelich in there and Hira. But Hira's terrible defensively. For the Twinkies, Kepler, Garver, Polanco, Rosario, Sano, Arraez, Cron, Gonzalez, Martin Perez. I'm making a move. I'm believing in it. Now, I want to make a move first half and full game. And I'm going to. First five under. Cardinals 244, 719 OPS. First righties are bad. They're just bad. And I'm going to fade them. First five under and full game under. Let's get it right now. I'm going to grab the first five total right now. Here we go. Come on, Jim Rome's the douche. You messing with me? Come on. Jim Rome's the douche wouldn't do that to me. He's saying 2-2 is the count, I guess. Come on, Jim Rome's the douche. I need to focus. There's games I need to cap. Come on. Is that really happening? Tell me it's happening. Because the show's going to stop. The show is going to stop. How do you guys like that? Come on. Tell me it's actually happening. Then it says cash it. Is it hat? There we go. There we go! How about those fucking shit teams? First five Viper NB. There we go! Cash it, cash it, cash it, cash it. God, I want to smash this shit in happiness. There you fucking go. There you go. Cease going to have a good start against the Astros. Greinke's a head case. A fucking head case. And we cash. Fuck yeah, man. Now more, but I don't need it. Fuck yeah, man. It's what fucking happens. You take a dog on the first 5+ line. Everybody's against you, and it cashes! Kikuchi, you're next! First five, Kikuchi, let's fucking go! First five, Kikuchi, you little bitch! You're gonna pay me too, Kikuchi! Right now! And no +0.5, Kikuchi! I want all the money, Kikuchi! You're going to step up. You're an American now. You step up. Not fucking whining from you, Cuckoo. Whoa. Why was I thinking I was getting... Was there just a market move on Kikuchi? Now I'm just getting +155. A second ago, there was -190s. Where the hell did they go? Who was listening to me about Kikuchi? You gooch puncher, Kikuchi? I'm taking it. +160 at BetOnline, Kikuchi. Kikuchi is going to pay me too. First five, Kikuchi at +160. There we go. Let's fucking eat. God damn. Who needs drugs and sex when you can cap? Well, we still need it. Okay, cards, first five. First five total. God, maybe I shouldn't double up on this game. Maybe I shouldn't double up on this game. Do we really trust Sparkman? God, feels good. Isaac Higgins says taking over 9. Do we really take... Barry Block says, pull the trigger on Kukuc, I just did. Mally Mal says they smoke for Cole next game. God, there's Alex Ramirez. God. It's Alex. It's all Alex. Alex brings his boys to the show. And now we're cashing. There's my guy, Guillermo. All right. Question is this, you guys. We got to move. I'm taking too much time here. Do we double up on this Cardinals-Royals under? Let's take a quick look at Sparkman. I know he's been so bad on the road and so good at home. And it's hard to trust that big of a difference. Where the hell are you, Sparkman? Here you are, Sparkman. God, look at this goof. Okay, here we go. Sparkman, God, how do you trust this guy? Even at Cleveland at home, he was terrible. You know what? I can't trust Sparkman. I just can't. I don't know how you guys are going to trust Sparkman here. I want to take the under. Pink Eye Genie says I trust Sparky. And Tomer says I lean Cards first 5 team total over. All right. I'm not. I'm going to cheer for the Taint play of the day. I'm going to cheer hard for it. Thank you, Stephen Mendez. I'm going to cheer hard for it, but I just can't take it. I can't. What are you supposed to do with Sparkman? Against Cleveland, but I guess it was the second time seeing Cleveland. So now he's up against the Cardinals who've never seen him. So look at this. So the last home start, he gets destroyed by Cleveland. But before that, against the White Sox, he goes complete. God. Anthony L says Sparkman's bad at pitching baseballs. Okay. Sparkman lost his sparkle. The Taint is this full game under 9. I don't know how you trust Sparkman here, but Sparkman does pitch very well at home. I guess what I can't do is double up on it. So what I'll do is I don't want the Royals bullpen. What I'll do is I'll make one bet on it. I'll make one bet. What I'll do is I'll take the first 5 under. Then I get Flaherty. We know he's going to be lights out. And if Sparkman can be good enough against a team that hasn't seen him in a park that he likes to pitch, I'll take it. Under 5.5. Intertops has moved it to 5. Under 5.5 at minus 117 at Pinnacle. Under 5.5 at minus 117 at Pinnacle. All right, we've got lots of work to do, and I'm pumped up, man. All right, let's talk Zach Gallen versus Hoffman. We know that Alex Ramirez, Spidey play of the day, is with this Rocky squad with Hoffman. Hoffman is a tricky guy to back. Let's see what the moves mean. Topset says take the Cards -2. I get that. And Bookie Lover Q saying in-state border rivalry. I get that too. But they don't know Sparkman, and this offense just can't be trusted. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take half of the Taint play of the day. I'm going to stick with it. Let's talk about market moves here in this Diamondbacks Rockies spot, because I like Gallen. But here's Gallen in Colorado. A guy who Gallen throws softly. Let's see what Gallen, Hoffman. The total's up a half run from the opener. Let's go to money lines and totals here. And a huge move to the Diamondbacks since Hoffman's been announced. Huge move. 60 cents. More than that, 62. Wow. Oh, Ross Adamas says, you're lucky I ain't managing the White Sox or you managing the Astros because he'd pitch around Abreu with a base open and get Beef Wellington out to keep 2-1 lead. You're so right, Ross Adamas. You're so right. Hambone says fade the Spidey play. Ulysses Hayes says cards on the road are big questions. I agree with that. And Guru says Gallen doesn't throw soft. He was hitting 95 last game. Okay, respect. Hako says you're on fire, make that money. I just don't want to be reaching too much. Gallen's first time at Coors Field, that could eat him up. Ed at 215 says I got the D-backs at plus 114 earlier. Michael Irvalina says, what's your thought on Rangers team total over 2.5 first 5? I'm actually a little uncomfortable with it just because Fonts looked so good. And then you go from the righty to a left. So we know that the Rangers eat off of righties, but you're only going to get Font for a second, and he looks really good. I'm expecting, the only reason why I wouldn't hammer it is because I think that if the Rangers get 2 runs, I win my first 5. That's how high I am on Lynn. Mally Mouse says, Rockies D-backs line moves crazy. It's because of a new pitcher. Bookie Lover Q says, Gallen in good form. Hoffman, I don't know what to make of Hoffman. Let's look at Hoffman's last few starts here quickly. Let's look at how Hoffman's last few starts. Where do we have a Hoffman sighting? Here we go. Let's see what RotoWire has to say about this guy. Let's go to game logs. Here we go. So he hasn't pitched since July 25th. Why? Why is he not pitched? So Gray's a late scratch, and Hoffman's is just a spot start. We're called from AAA Albuquerque. Let's just quickly see what Hoffman was, how he did it in Albuquerque in his last couple starts. Let's just go quickly and see what he did. Here we go, Hoffman. Let's go to minor. Oh, I guess I might have a. Oh yeah, minor league game logs. Let's go to minor league game logs. Hopefully it sticks in me with the minor leagues. And it doesn't. It's just major leagues. Damn. Okay, let's just go to minor leagues. Sorry. Okay, let's look what Hoffman's done in the minors this year. Here we go. In the minors this year for Albuquerque is a 7.91 ERA. How do you trust Hoffman at all? I do not want to go up against Spidey's play of the day, but how do you not? Big Ryu says, better team total under, Jimmy. I'm not going to take the Jays team total under. They're just too good right now, but I hear you, Ragu. A Viper MB says, Coors Field's the ultimate equalizer. Michael Irvalina says, I thought Gray was pitching. Why did he get scratched in an ankle injury? Topset says, I love the Cards today. I get why you love the Cards today. I just don't trust their bats. I think the Diamondbacks beat them again. If it was still John Gray, I would not make this move. Boogie Lover accuses Hoffman was eating a Big Mac when they told him he was going to start this morning. Scout told me. I hear that, Boogie Lover Q. Okay, I'm going to make a move here. Drink in hand. You're the reason why I wore it. Thought of you. You know what happened last time I wore this hat, 4-0, and I put on the Orioles hat, and I said, we're going to have a winning day. Man, I'm taking too long. Okay, I'm going to take the Arizona Diamondbacks on the -1 line. Diamondbacks on the -1 line. That gives me actually, let's see what the difference is. If it's too small of a difference on the run line, I'm not going to bother. It's just plus 113 to minus 130. It's not going to change it enough. But the idea would be fade Hoffman. That's how you do it. You would double up on Gallen. And Gallen's been so good. Yes, Anna Merrick. Yes. Z Mike is on Mets -1, Cleveland -1, Tampa Bay -1. How do you not back Gallen first 5? Let's see what you get Gallen first 5 on the money line. God, it's taking too long. Gallen first 5 is a -130 play that I'm not afraid to make. Now, Hoffman wasn't expecting to pitch, which means he's capable of pitching well in this situation. There's Fat Fist, my guy, Mr. Fat Fist. By the way, in Miami, Mr. Fat Fist and the fight analyst live breaking down UFC China on Saturday. Live. And Big Ragu going for the big score. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to double up here on Gallen. I'm getting -130 first 5. Now, they're not showing me the first 5 from Bet 365. I may take it -0.5 when I bet it. But first, I'm going to take first 5 Diamondbacks at first 5 Diamondbacks at -130. There we go, -130. And then I'm going to take them full game on the -1 line. It just feels like it's a losing ball club. It's a losing ball club. Here we go. And Pink Eye Genius says Hoffman going to show his ace card like Edwin Jackson and Keller did last night. Guru says first start at Coors, but got to ride the better pitcher Gallon. Is all the way legit. Have to see. Yeah, I'm going to do this. But man, Pink Eye Genie's going to be in my head. Full game on the -1 line. Let's see what I'm getting here. Full game money line. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to do it. There was not. Sorry. God, I'm not thinking clearly. Arizona. Okay, I'm getting -127 at Pinnacle. That's what I'll do. Full game money line -127. Okay, let's keep rolling. Chad Cannon says Gallon is a stud. Hoffman is a chulo. Okay, let's keep rolling. And I'm sorry this is all taking so long. Let's go to Brett Anderson, Madison, Bumgarner. Brett Anderson, Madison, Bumgarner. Anderson, 10-7, 3.99 ERA, 1.27 whip. Mad Bum, 3.74 ERA, 1.13 whip. We have a team in the A's that have 140 OPS better against lefties. 140 OPS points better than the Giants. Anderson making his third straight interleague start. He's unbeaten in his past 7 road starts. Anderson just gets me. He gets me every time. This guy just is interested in my prison pocket. Hey, Astros, score all the runs you like. Good punks. All right, here we go. Let's look at money lines and totals right now in this spot. Oakland, San Francisco, the total opened at 7.5, now at 8. Bumgarner opened at -122 and -108. I wish there's my guy Luis Fernando Esquinza in the house. And Ulysses Hayes is on Oakland money line. I'd love to see if Nutflush is still here with us. This is a tricky spot that I don't want much to do with. Thomas says, I don't trust Anderson, and he has been better on the road. Exactly. You're absolutely right, and that makes me uncomfortable. Let's go into this Pirates-Angels spot. This is another game we didn't hammer in the morning show. Let's take a look at it right now. Pitt, LA, open at 9.5, still at 9.5. There's been a 2-cent move to the under. It's still juiced to the over. Over 9.5, -118. The Angels open up at -170. They're now -163, 7-cent move. Now, one of the things that happened was one of the things that made me so angry about yesterday's terrible showing by me in MLB was that I was right. I was right about the Pirates getting on the airplane, getting to Anaheim, feeling good about themselves, and racking up runs. We have Bell. I said he finally hit a homer. He's going to hit the heat up after that 26-game homerless drought. He hits 2 jacks or 1 jack. Ulysses Hayes says Pittsburgh money line. The problem here, and I know we have Canning coming off the IL. The problem here is whenever I say, I should have taken, I was on the Pirates yesterday, and then I go back to them the next day, I just lose too high of a percent. Rich G saying Pirates bats hot, ride him. Pirates team total over 4.5. That's what I will do. Thank you, Rich G. Excellent work. That's what I will do. I will back these Pirates bats, but I just can't go back to the Pirates money line because every time I do that, it gets me right in the gooch. Here we go. Pirates team total over 4.5 at +114. Pirates, team total over 4.5 at +114. Regardless of the outcome, thank you, Rich G. I needed to see that. And Laniel said Minnesota to play. Twins win and under. That makes me uncomfortable. Oh, Minnesota day play. Sorry, Twins win and under Lynx. Or Twins win under Lynx money line and over. Okay, sorry. All right. Bookie Lover Q says Canning hasn't pitched in August. Canning also had a tough time dealing with the Skaggs thing. I just keep losing. Tomino says I got 4 -115. Nice find. I just keep losing when I do this type of thing. When I go back to a well, I just historically when I don't follow through with the move and then I do it again the next day, I just know that I lose, and then it makes me so angry. Let's move on to Rays, Padres. We get to see Brendan McKay do both hit and pitch in the same game. 4th overall pick in the 2017 draft. 2-2 with a 4.55 ERA, 1.21 whip, 29 2/3, 33 Ks and 3 walks. 33 Ks and 3 walks. Pink Eye Genie going back to the Pittsburgh LA over 9.5. I get that. Oh my God. Topset says Red Sox total dropped to 7. Remember that opened at 9. And Chris Favors says, sounds crazy. I unloaded on Eagles money line. Wow. After the Jags lose 29-0 and they're at home week 2, that's ballsy. My guy Lucas says, later Jimmy, got to go eat dinner. I'm eating rocks because the cam girl took all my money. I'm on your gooch play. All love, Luca. I'm sorry that the cam girl took your cash, man. Meet us in Miami. Meet us at the horse track. By the way, those of you who are coming to Miami, Big Gugu and I are putting together a rainbow pick six. Let's pick up $100,000 while we're at the track, shall we? Oh, and Guru's so right about this. Chad Cannon says, Jimmy, you like fading pitchers off the DL. I do, but I have to not go back to the Pirates well when I don't go the day before. It's just something where I can't tell you how high the percentage that I lose here. And Nutflush says, sorry, got cut up at work, but see runs tonight. Wow, runs. And this total opened at 7.5 is now at 8. Wow, you see runs. Joe De Leon saying Giants under pitchers duel. Nutflush is our San Francisco Giants expert. But I see runs. Okay. Oh, man, this is hard. The market's going with Nutflush. It opened at 7.5, now at 8. Let's just see what Pinnacle's done. I mean, Pinnacle opened that over at plus 104. Now it's at minus 105. You know, I'm going to tail Nutflush. He's just put too much money in my pocket. I'm just going to trust Nutflush. Over 8 at minus 105 is the best I can get. Over 8, minus 105. That's available at over 8, minus 105. That's available at Pinnacle. And Nutflush got it at 7.5. Of course he did. Torino says Bumgarner's been great since the trade deadline. Yeah, he has been excellent. But these A's destroy lefties. Oh, Lanil said I threw you off, Jimmy. Milwaukee and the over. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, nice, Lanil. Okay, so let's go back to this Rays-Padres spot. How bad are the Padres, and do you trust Lauer? So he completed 6 innings once and 5 starts since returning from the bereavement list after the All-Star break following the death of his father. He hasn't completed 7 innings since June 21st. 6.87 ERA since returning on July 19th. And Guru Sports says, I'm your A's expert. If I had to bet it, I take the over. You are. You're expert of many things, Guru. But yes, you are our A's expert. And Guru, our A's expert and our Giants expert are telling us to take the over. Okay, how do you not back the Rays here when Lauer's being so terrible? Let's see if it's worth taking the -1 line. It might not be. It is. It is here. This is a different spot. It is here. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Rays on the -1 line. The money line I'm getting at Bet Online is -117. Rays -1. So I'm getting a money line of -117 and a -1.5 line of, here we go, point spreads, a -1.5 line of +135. That's available at Heritage and 5 Dimes. Pinnacle hanging at +133. So I'm taking the +135. All right, let's keep the Rays, keep on trucking. All right, beautiful. Farsha Dasami said Giants over-under can go either way. Jimmy, stay off the total. I'm gonna run with these guys. Tomore says Larry's a different pitcher at home, but Rays have cleaned up on the road all year against mediocre and bad teams. Okay, all right. And Ulysses saying bullpen's way better for Tampa. You're absolutely right. Okay, so now I want to talk NFL. And I want to lock in some action, but we need to talk WNBA. Let's see if we can do it quickly. Now, the 5.5 is still hanging at Bovada. Interesting. And 6.5s are off the board everywhere. Interesting. Now just 6s. Oh, no, 6.5 at Bet 365, 6.5 at William Hill. I did not get a chance to study the Lynx Liberty game. I took that 5.5 at Bovada. Oh, wow. Still William Hill, Bet 365, and Intertop's hanging the 6.5. I'm sorry, I didn't get enough chance to cap. John Jr. says Contender Series. Sports Keg is the spot with Mr. Fatfist for the Contender Series, John Jr. I have not capped it enough. Joe De Leon saying Cowboys under. I apologize, you guys. Lynx, Liberty, Dream at Aces. I just didn't cap it enough. But a lot of you guys were talking about backing the Aces early, Aces first half. I think that the Lynx are rolling as much as you guys. Lynx, Liberty. I'm just a little uncomfortable backing a favorite on the road. That's just not how I pay bills. The Dream Aces spot. Aces were minus 6.5 first half. Now they're minus 7. Do they take care of business? You guys should jump in and let us know what you're thinking. Ed 215 saying Lynx minus 5.5. Pink Eye Genius says Liberty lost like 6 straight. And let's look at you guys what you did here. Red Girls on Lynx minus 5.5. And Pink Eye Genies on Aces team total over. Aces minus 12.5 full game. And Aces first half minus 7. I do not have action on this, and I just don't want to reach right now. I did take that minus 5.5 because Ski said make a move on it if it's available. I took the minus 5.5 of Bovada, but there's just a 6.5 hanging in my book. Red Girl says Lynx or nothing. I apologize to you guys that I didn't have enough time to cap those 2 games, and I'm going to stay off them. So I apologize to you guys, and it's just a tough day with me doing the audible. But I did do the audible, and I want to beat some of these line moves. So let's get to work right now on NFL. Let me pull up that worksheet. Here we go. Audible, August 13th. Let's look at moves, and let's see what we want to make. Now, I'm going to only make the plays that I truly believe in. The Eagles-Jaguars is a tricky spot. It's a tricky spot because the Jaguars have real motivation. But we're talking about a minus 3, and I just don't know if I want to make the move. But they have motivation. They just lost 29-0. They have a new offensive coordinator, and they've got to make a step forward. We're talking about an Eagles team where we won't see much of Wentz. And then what? Sudfeld broke his left wrist, He's going to be out for a while, so we're going to see Kessler. We're going to see Thorson. The question is, do you want to back the Jaguars? I don't know if I do, and I'm not going to make that in my first move. Now let's go to Jets-Falcons. We're talking about an over here with Jets-Falcons. This Jets secondary is dealing with injuries, and could the Falcons take care of it? We know that Dan Quinn just doesn't care. He just does not care about these EJVs on the over 156.5. I don't have that sheet up right now. Damn. Okay, I don't have it up. EJV, which game's at 156.5? I don't have. I have the NFL odds up right now. So Sam Darnold looked very good. Simeon and Luke Falk looked very good. Simeon and Falk were moving the ball. Is this a spot where we want to take the over? We know that Falcons stars on defense are still rehabbing injuries, aren't going to be in the lineup. We have a Jets team that's dealing with injuries. Do we make a move? Farshad Tommy said I'm on Cowboys under all preseason games. That makes sense. Do we make Jim Robinson said Eagles backup, quarterback got hurt. Yes. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about we're just talking about Sudfeld, and they're not picking up a replacement. But Jaguars, I want to make a move on some of the plays that I think are sort of slam dunks. And here, the over has been moving up fast. It opened at 42. It's now at 44 or 44.5. MLB says preseason is trash. Let's be honest. I think the jury's out, MLB, because it was so easy cashing on Saturday on the Raiders and 49ers. I went 4-1 because I also took 49ers first half, but I had the under in the 49ers game. It was just very easy to take money and put money in my pocket in that spot. D from Detroit's on Lynx over in Indians run line. The Jets-Falcons, I just think there's going to be points. Do we think that the Falcons are going to be able to produce them? That's a question that has to be answered. I think that the over is in play. The Sweaty Butcher now. It's too long. We haven't seen the Sweaty Butcher in too long. This market move has already happened. I don't think it's going to happen anymore. The Bengals-Redskins, I don't want anything to do with. The Packers, I want to make a first-half over bet, and those first halves don't come out. Shout out to Lamont Williams. Much love to you. Pink Eye Genius says Dan Quinn 0-11 on the preseason. Maybe I don't have to make moves on these spots, but the Raiders at +3 and the under in the Raiders game seems very appealing. The Raiders at +3 with the cameras in their face. We know that they're trying. Going to point spreads. Quickly, this Raiders opened up at +3.5, and now it's at +3. Bet online hanging at +3.5, but it's at -125, and I don't need that. I'm going to take a +3 at +100. My first play of this week's preseason is Raiders +3, +100. Now we have the total here, and it's going down. It's going down, and we know this Raiders defense is going to be trying hard, and this Raiders offense can't do anything. So I'm going to make that move. Sweaty Butcher says, like that over, Jimmy. Maybe I make a move on it. And Sweaty Butcher said, I'm back for NFL. Love it. Ulysses Hayes says, take the Redskins. Riku Roxa says, fade the Falcons. What is the line on the Falcons game? It is the total's at 44.5, and the spread. Atlanta opened at -1, and they've been taking money. They went to -1.5, and they went to -2, and there was a 2.5 on the board. Where is it? Sorry, I had it in my notes because it's gone now. There was a 2.5 on the board. Sorry. There was Heritage was at 2. Okay, sorry, there wasn't a 2.5 on the board. Heritage was at 2, and they are still, sorry. Heritage is still at 2. So money's coming in the Falcons. And Big Ragu, what a guy's saying, welcome back, Butcher. There's my guy, Don Corleone. So I'm interested in that over, again, with Jets Falcons. I think it's a move that I might make, but I'm going to slow down here. And then we have the first half over that I'm going to be on with Packers Ravens. And then the Raiders +3, and I'm going to take the under in this Raiders Cardinals game. Okay. And Pink Eye Genie laughing says, I like the under 40. Yes, it's already at 41, and I need to beat these. It's already 39.5 at Heritage. So the under 40, and Pinnacle's hanging at -113, so you know they're verging on the way towards a 39. I'm going to take under 40 at -110. That's 5 times bookmaker intertops you wager. I'm doubling up here. Under 40 at -110. Okay. And then Friday. Friday, it's clear that Kyle Allen and Will Greer are playing good football. I get why you take the Panthers, 3-point favorites. I don't need to make a move there. Then we have Bears-Giants. We had Jay Peach tell us to take the under, but Whale Capper's favorite look on this Saturday card is the over. Not going to make a move there. But Dolphins-Buccaneers, I think the over is in play. Both offenses are trying to work, and they're going up against defenses that don't care. Ulysses Hayes says, Dan, can't wait till hockey season. Football is exciting, but I risk more in hockey than football. I agree. I can't wait either. Big Ragu says, fade Quinn, play on Harbaugh. I get it. Oh, and by the way, you want to know how much Harbaugh cares? I read this quote out on the Audible. Listen to this. They've won 14 straight games in the preseason. 14 straight games in the preseason. And here we go. The Ravens. They asked him about his last loss in the preseason, September 3rd, 2019 to Atlanta in 2015. And he says, I'm still mad about that one. We'd like to win. I think winning is better than losing, and we don't do much different than anybody else. Greatest Ever says, Jimmy, throw your bets out. I'm late. Greatest Ever already hit. White Sox, first 5 plus a half in the morning game. Josh Poino says, Ravens all day. I'm liking that first half over, but we'll talk more about that. So, finally, this Dolphins-Buccaneers total with a look after we broke down that I quite liked, and it keeps going up. This total keeps going up, but there's a 43 hanging. Open at 41.5. There's a 43 hanging at 5 dimes. This is a look I really like. Over 43 at -110. That's available at 5 dimes. That's Dolphins-Buccaneers. Okay, so Dolphins-Buccaneers over 43 at -110. And doubling up, Raiders +3 at +100, Cardinals under 40 -110. There are going to be more plays made on the preseason for week 2, but those are the 3 that I'm starting with. All right, beautiful. So those are my 3 plays in NFL. Let's talk baseball right now. Coming off a terrible day, and I've got a chunk of it back with the Sox first 5 plus a half at +160. Cash it. Orioles, Yankees, I'm off. Reds, Nationals over 10.5 at -108. Cubs, Phillies, I'm off. Rangers, first 5 -half, -105. I had to make that bet again because of because Wilmer Font's starting now. Red Sox, Indians, I'm off. Mariners, first 5 at +160. Cooch in the gooch. Dodgers, first 5 team total over 2.5 at -106. Full game team total over 4.5 -138. Mets, Braves, I'm off. Astros and White Sox, I'm going back to that first 5 well with Nova. First 5 plus a half at +190. Then I'm back in the Brew Crew. First 5 -1/2 at +105. Full game on the -1 line. Cardinals, Royals, first 5 under 5.5 minus 117. Sparkman, you better step up, or I'm going to put a little tap on your right shoulder. You're going to turn around and I'll be wearing a ski mask and there'll be a chopstick somewhere where you won't die, but I will sharpen the chopstick and stab you. Somewhere where you won't die, but you'll be stabbed. Next up, Diamondbacks first 5 minus 130, full game minus 127. There's been a pitching change from Gray to Hoffman, and I like Gallen. A's Giants over 8 minus 105. We had Guru, our A's expert, say take the over. We had Nut Flush Allen, our Giants expert, say take the over. Pirates team total over 4.5 at plus 114. Tomor got it at 4, and that's a great look for Tomor. I'm taking it at 4.5 at plus 114. I'm not going back to the well that I missed yesterday just because it's a traditional spot where I lose, but I will take the team total over. Then I'm on Rays -1, money line minus 117, and run line plus 135. I took the Lynx 5.5 because Red Girl's on it. Ski told me to take it, but it's 6.5 in my book, and I'm not betting it there. Eyes of God, I did not, and I wish I had Eyes of God. I wish I had. Shout out to you, my guy, Eyes of God. All right. That's my action. Farsha Asami said Dolphins over anytime. I like it. And, man, one last thing about that Dolphins over. If you watch what they did in week 1, it was hilarious. Ryan Griffin went 26 for 43 for 330 yards. That was for the Bucs, sorry. But for the Dolphins, they played Rosen first half. They played Rosen what? They played Rosen a whole first half. And they're going to do it again because they don't know what to do with Fitzmagic and Rosen. Okay, thank you guys. This was a packed show. Let's bring in our guy, Lucrative Larry. Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh shit, there's already a channel.
Yeah,
I don't give
yeah.
a shit, I'm putting my feet.
Okay.
Put my fucking feet.
All right. Okay. Wow. What's
We're
happening,
friends
buddy?
or amigos.
You seem happy.
I'm happy, man.
All right, we'll talk
We're
to me.
leaving on, when the fuck are we leaving?
I don't know.
Saturday, I'm fucking, no.
Larry, by the way, for those of you who don't know, he's set up his own little sports gambling
By
conference.
those of you who don't know, Mexico.
He's going to he's calling it Mexico. He's going to Mexico. Larry was not welcomed into the United States.
Mexico, mine. Fuck everybody.
All right. So tell me more. You seem excited about this Mexico
I'm
trip.
practicing my Lil Jon scream.
Let's hear it.
It's gonna, no, not today.
Okay, all right.
I'm practicing. It's
Okay.
gonna sound like shit today.
All right, sure. Practice your little bit.
Yeah!
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, nice work.
Hey, man.
All right.
Hotel El Mayo.
That's the hotel?
I got it at booking.com.
Okay, this is for the conference?
Yep.
Well, let them know the city we're talking about.
We're talking about Culiacan, Mexico.
Okay.
Hotel El Mayo, got it at booking.com.
And it's cheap?
It's super cheap, like $10 a night.
$10 a night.
I mean, we're going green, by the way. We're going green. I'm taking all the steps. I'm taking everything that's needed. First off, shared bathrooms. Go green. We share water. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, get the fuck out.
That makes sense to me.
Yep, that's what I say. No car rental. No car rental. We walk. Fuck that.
Sure.
I've heard that last year's Mexico, which wasn't organized by me, no, it had some troubles.
I heard there was a few stabbings.
There is going to be way less drive-bys. We're not going to have that.
Okay.
We're not taking that. I mean,
all right.
The hospital used to be 2 hours away.
Okay.
Now it's an hour away.
All right.
I got shit handled now.
Okay.
I got shit done.
Okay.
Mexico. No cleaning lady. We're going green. We're not paying for cleaning lady. We're going to clean it ourselves. There's going to be one guy, though. It's Hugo or Pedro on weekdays. He told me that he's going to be there. You just scream his name. Whatever time he's there. If he's not there, he's downstairs.
Okay.
With the sex workers. All right. It's a sex worker friendly place. We do not discriminate.
Sure, hooker friendly.
Great work, man.
Yeah, hooker friendly.
Have you been to one of these places?
I've never been to Culiacan, no.
You want to go? We're going to have a great event. It's called My Mexico.
Yes, I've been hearing all about it. Well, keep going. Let me hear more. Let me hear more.
It's great. It's great. I'm really excited. The keys, guys. You have to write this down for all of us.
Sure.
For all of us who are going. One key opens everything, so just share the key. I mean, we. It's easier if we all stay together. We're gonna cap together. That's how the saying goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard the saying.
Yeah, you get stabbed together, you cap together. Yeah.
My Mexico.
That sounds really nice.
It's really nice. I'm really excited, man.
Oh man.
I'm really excited.
That sounds incredible.
You know what? I deserve this.
You do.
I deserve this because I was not invited to Miami.
You were invited. You were just not allowed over the border.
I was not allowed over the border.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I don't know. But Mexico. You want to hear my play?
I want to hear your play.
UEFA Super Cup Finals. Liverpool at Chelsea. First half draw.
First half draw.
First half draw.
Liverpool, Chelsea. What's the plus line?
Plus 140.
Plus
how did you
140.
how did you know it was a plus line?
Because that's you dabble in draws, you get those plus lines,
Oh
man.
Well.
There he is,
you know
lucrative
me.
Larry.
You know me.
My Mexico.
The fuck, man. I'm gonna. Shit.
There he goes. There he goes. Oh,
Take
God,
care, my man.
That was the worst one ever. Can you give me a couple whistles on your way out?
Whoa!
There he is, lucrative Larry. We're already up 1.6 units, plus 160. White Sox plus a half. But most importantly, Leche, Halo's bookmakers!